Have you ever felt stress, anxiety, and depression? Have you ever felt like all the walls were up and you didn't know which direction to turn? Have you ever wanted to overcome something, but you still didn't quite know how to do it? Hey everyone, welcome back to Sovereign and Supreme. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you how to deal with stress, anxiety, and depression. 15 steps to overcome. Now, the first thing we need to realize is realize how you feel. Awareness is everything. Before you want to do anything, before you want to make a change in your life and do a better job of how you cope with stress, depression, and anxiety, you have to know that you're going through this. Simple awareness makes it easier to deal with the issue and to really focus on what it is you need to improve. Then you need to accept where you are. Now, this can be hard because sometimes you're just so over focused on, or rather hyper focused on, the end result and getting better and finally letting go of this. You want to be your best. You want to let go of all of the strings that are wearing you down. But sometimes when you focus too much on what you lack and what you don't have, that just attracts more of that to you. So when you accept where you are, that's how you can change where you are to your utmost benefit. And this brings about growth, development, and maturity. Above all else, this is how you learn. So, after that, you need to learn how to validate yourself on a conscious, subconscious, and unconscious level. So, you may be asking, how do you do this? You can't just throw something out there and not explain it. Well, guess what? This guy has got you covered. You can do this by meditation, visualization, positive affirmations, hypnosis, therapy. This can be individual or group, martial arts, forest baths, and for the uninitiated, forest baths when you spend time out in nature to rejuvenate and heal your mind, body, and spirit. So all of those things, when you find the right combo, can really help you. And another reason why I say validate yourself on a conscious, subconscious, and unconscious level is because society is desensitized, it is invalidating, and it gaslights. Society as a whole treats you like, you're not worthy, or you have to achieve this or that to have worth. Well, guess what? You are worthy. And it's about time that you validate yourself and your worth. So, you name it. You can do whatever you want to validate yourself. Just make sure that you effectively do this so that you can get to healing you need. And healing takes time, it's a process. Just validate yourself. You owe it to yourself. You love yourself. You are worthy and deserving of self validation. Self validation is the best validation by far. So, number four, I hope you keep track. Number four, take deep breaths. Something like this. And release. Whenever you are feeling stressed, depressed, or your anxiety levels are shooting through the roof, take deep breaths. This acts as a natural sedative and resets your neurological system so that you can reboot. we're all kind of computers in a sense, so we need to reboot our system and get rid of all computer viruses to operate. So be your new and improved, be the new and improved version of yourself. So take deep breaths, relax, and remember that you are in control. That will remind you of that. And sometimes when you slow down, that is how you go faster. So, away. Number 5, invest in a better you, a better life. Now, this can cross just about any domain and any attribute of your life. You can purchase a tool for personal development, you can meditate, you can do things that make you happy, you can enlighten yourself, anything that makes you better, I would do it. That helps you deal with stress because that is one less thing you have to worry about in your everyday life. I'm going to pin this comment right here. Okay. So, number 6, focus on what you want. Now, like I said before, when you focus too much on what you don't want, that is what you keep attracting. So, if you want to get what you want, focus on that. Tune into that vibration. It's like if you want classical music, but you're on a frequency of heavy metal, you've got to level up. You've got to put your energy where you want it, where you need it, where you deserve it most. So it's all about intent. Number 7, gradually remove what is weighing you down to soar to greater health. Now, sometimes, and I understand this, that you just can't get rid of everything or everyone who does you wrong, hurts your feelings, or causes you this stress, anxiety, and depression. But no matter where you are, what environment you're living in, you have control over this. You possess the ability to cope with this. And when you raise your vibration and do things that fills you with love and gratitude and all things high vibrational, these hindrances are going to fall off one by one. But here's the thing. When you are trying to change the temperature in which you are most comfortable with vibrating with, the most normal settings, it may not be normal, but it's normal to you. There's going to be resistance initially because that is not what you're used to. And we all have this thing called homeostasis that likes to keep us stuck where we're used to, what we have been accustomed to. But in order to step outside of your comfort zone, you have to sometimes just let things happen. And sometimes when you don't do things actively, it just flows to you. That is how you gradually let go of what's weighing you down. This also takes the realization that, hey, X, Y, and Z is weighing me down. But sometimes the less you try, the better. Just do it. I wish I was wearing a Just Do It shirt, but I think you get my drift. So where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Aha! Number 8. Let go of no longer serves. Now this ties into my previous point. And this can be anything. This can be the blame game. This can be, poor health habits. This can be what you consume on a daily basis. Just let it go. If it's not serving you, if it is doing more harm than good, it's got to go. You've got to kick it out of your car, so to speak, because do you want it to drive your life or are you going to drive your life? And sometimes you got to kick out rude passengers because that's what this is. What no longer serves you is a passenger that you allow into your life. So kick it out. Tell it, hit the road, Jack. No more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. and I forget the rest. Number 10, find the root cause. Now, this really ties into my first point, maybe even my third point, but you need to figure out the root of your struggles, the root of why you find yourself regularly, habitually, daily feeling this stress, depression, and anxiety. Because I guarantee you, once you can pinpoint what is really weighing you down, that's when you can soar to new and improved heights. And that's how you can sport better health because your health is your wealth. So ask yourself, when did I first start feeling this way? Why do I feel this way? What brought this on? And what can I do to alleviate these stressors? What can I do to be the best, most optimal version of myself? And most importantly, how can I stop this stronghold? How can I beat the game and outsmart the cycle? Number 11. I'm pretty sure all of you are familiar with this one. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Now, I have seen many different interpretations on this one, and I think that it's arguably the most deceptively simple item on this list on these strategies to overcome. But try saying, I am ready. I'll give you a clear, fine example. Dear universe, I am ready to let go of what no longer serves. I am ready to soar to new and improved heights. I am ready to alleviate stress, depression, and anxiety. Before I go on, I would like to say that, with COVID 19, these times are not easy. They are very challenging. There is struggle, there is immense loss. But when you rise above the illusion of separation and lack, and all that is lower vibrational, that is how you ascend to all that is high vibrational, the 5D realms of spirit and consciousness, because we are all interconnected and we are all abundant. That is the reality of the situation. So ask and you shall receive. And oftentimes you do not get the answer that you want. You get the answers that you most need. And oftentimes you have to be okay with the universe giving you what you want, or rather what you need at the right time. Believe in wishful thinking in a situation. And I know that goes against the grain because most would say wishful thinking is harmful. But in this case, you need to say to yourself, with an I am intention, with an I am ready intention, that, I am ready for you to give me X, Y, and Z, whatever that may be, whenever you are ready, universe. So just equip me with the willingness to continue to go on a right path on my spiritual journey. So, number 12, acknowledge why you feel that way. Because it's one thing for you to recognize or to realize something, but it's another thing to also acknowledge this. So, try not to deny what you feel, try not to invalidate your experiences, but acknowledge it. You know, at the very least, tell yourself, I feel this way. And that's okay. It is okay if I feel this way. And I am working on it. I am making progress every day. And I am stronger, greater, and better because of my challenges. It's okay to feel weak. It's okay to feel vulnerable. It's okay to not have all the answers. What matters most is that I am working on it, and I acknowledge the fact that this is a challenge that I intend to overcome. So let's see here. I might be off point here. I think I said number 12. Okay. Do things that you love and or make you feel good. And this goes back to a previous point, but this is very imperative if you want to change the energy in which you are vibrating from. So the more you do the things you love, the more you are love. The more you do things that make you feel good, the greater you are. So when you hone in on love and greatness, that is what you will become. And the more love and greatness that is in your life, the more you will see the stress, depression, and anxiety just fall away. It's magic, but it's also easier said than done. So why not just say and do it? And, live from it. Sometimes it's as if originally. But the more you do something as if it's already there, the more it will be here. So, the next thing you can do to alleviate stress, depression, and anxiety is to take baby steps every day to improve. That's it. I know oftentimes we want to overcomplicate things, overthink things, overanalyze what went wrong in our lives, but take baby steps. If you can't walk, crawl. If you can't crawl, move. Even if that means, slithering like a snake. If you can't run, you've got to walk. If you can't sprint, run. Let me do this in order. If you can't sprint, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. If you can't crawl, slither. So this even reminds me of angel number 123 and 1234. Take baby steps, just make progress every day, and you will see that your life is lacking stress, depression, and anxiety. Those are one of the things that you want to lack so that you can experience more happiness, more zeal, and more productivity. After all, simplicity is the key to prosperity, so try to declutter in that area. Just take baby steps every day. Also, reward any and all progress. Now, this can be for weight loss, this can be for material gain, this can be for spiritual development. Reward yourself. Anytime you do something that helps you become the best, most optimal version of yourself, it is up to you to give yourself an incentive that not only rewards this behavior, but encourages you to continue on your spiritual journey or path. This is also important to boost your self esteem, your self worth, and your self confidence. You've got absolutely nothing to lose by doing this. So, yes, by all means, reward yourself for any and all progress. And last but not least, again, breathe. Like this. So if you missed anything, you can always come back to this video and have a pencil and pen in hand. I hope this video found you well. I hope this video added perspective to your life. And I hope that this video equipped you with what you need to alleviate anxiety, stress, and depression. So I will go back and recap everything I said just in case you didn't get me the first time. Number 1, realize how you feel. Awareness is everything. Number 2, accept where you are. This is how you grow. Number 3, validate yourself on a conscious, subconscious, and unconscious level. This includes meditation, visualization, positive affirmations, hypnosis, therapy, individual or group, martial arts. Everybody loves kung fu fighting. Forest baths, you name it. Number 4, take deep breaths. This acts as a natural sedative. Invest into a better you, a better life. Anything that makes your future self happy. Focus on what you want. Put your energy here. Gradually remove what is weighing you down to soar in greater health. Let go of what no longer serves. This can be anything or anyone. Find the root cause. Ask and you shall receive. Use that I am ready intention. Acknowledge why you feel this way. Do things that you love, make you feel happy, good. Take baby steps every day to improve. Reward any and all progress. And again, breathe. So once again, love you all. I hope this video found you well. Remember that you can overcome stress, anxiety, and depression, and that you have everything it takes to succeed. You can do this, baby. I have full faith in you and your ability to overcome anxiety, depression, and stress. You've got this.